Yo, 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 I have returned. We are back playing more ESO, I guess. That's what I've decided I want to do in this instant. That might change in like 40 minutes. However, we're gonna play a bit of ESO in the meantime. This is my new house. I just won it from the lottery. It's an entire museum. It's enormous, and I've been checking it out. I think this is the main door, right? Yeah, that's the courtyard. I don't want to go out there. This place is amazing. It's huge. Like I got all this space for like displaying shit, right? I can put my trophies in here. I got a lot of space. I can put like animals in here. More cherry blossoms. I just get those for free. That's sick. We love free stuff. Oh, okay. Uh, ba 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 da da da. Checking my video. Make sure the audio good. I want to see if the music's too loud. I don't know if it is. I put it very quiet, so if I need to lower it, I can. Okay, I hope looking fine. I should probably actually check on my phone though, so I can actually hear the audio. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Yeah, proceed. Oh my god, I don't care, just proceed. It certainly seems like we have audio properly. So yeah, um, what I figured we'd do today is probably like actual quest stuff, just because I want to do some quest stuff. I thought I was gonna play Dark Souls 2 today. That was my plan. I woke up and I was like, all right, Dark Souls 2. And then I immediately remembered what happened to me last time, and all thoughts of wanting to play Dark Souls 2 had left my brain. And then I would sit racking, and I was like, we could play some Risk of Rain, we could play Betrayer, which I'm gonna play more of that at some point. And then it hit me. I was like, wow, we're gonna play some Elder Scrolls Online, do my dailies, and some other stuff. Right now I'm just vibing in this beautiful house, um, somewhere in Tamriel. Just based on it, I think we're near Falkreath? I mean, we're a little more on the Rift side, I'll be real. Rifts? I mean, is that... Let's see, what direction am I... Is that High Hrothgar? Or not High Hrothgar, Throat of the World? Or is that just some random mountain which my house, I guess, leads into? Ow. What's over there? Okay, I don't know. Journal. Alright, we're gonna do this quest. Not the main quest, this quest. This is for Greymoor. I gotta go to fucking Solitude? Where's this place at? Up there? Okay. To Solitude we go. Bum, 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 bum. This is a really long loading screen. Oops. My unmute button also happens to be my guild thing. Yeah. Fish Fried Friday is great. We do zone clears and shit. Well, we don't do zone clears, we fish. Where's the zone clear one? We have a zone clear event that we do. Yeah, we did it last night, or 2 nights ago. Nothing, today is, oh, it's the shit show tonight. Oh, and then we have Lyris. Lyris just follows us now. Everywhere we go. In our wonderful,
Are you an
beautiful...
individual with a love of tinkering or a lot of pent-up aggression?
I need someone who isn't afraid of the dark.
Who's this? Strong,
Who are you?
sober, well-equipped? The coterie of organized scholars needs adventurers of your stripe. Our research very much depends on it. Our fieldwork is fascinating,
Yes, tell me about
satisfying,
it.
and one of the coterie scholars has an obsession with the mysteries of Dwemer mechanisms, specifically the effects of harmonics upon soul-powered automatons. Sounds like a novel, doesn't it? Investigate a veil and the mysteries of Dwemer mechanisms.
Yeah, for sure, boss. So what do you need from me? Oops, I think I just clicked out of his dialogue as I alt-tabbed to my music. I feel it's a little loud on my end. There's nothing I can actually do about that, really. I mean, I can turn it down there, turn it up here. I guess that should still be good. Hey, bitch.
Who's
I wasn't done.
this? One of the... We need someone to test the scholar's dissonance apparatus on some Dwemer constructs, as well as locate one of their hard cogs. The Dwemer
cog.
ruin affectionately referred to as the scraps should be an ideal
Oh.
location. I'll mark it on your map.
I'll mark it on your map. Okay, well, thank you, Sir
You should
Bosmer.
speak with the scholar authoring the study.
Is that you?
Sure, deliver me someone with some spirit.
Okay, we got a Nord.
Even a month ago, it wouldn't have been this hard to find a few strong Nords to kill what needs killing. Now... Well, if you have some fight in you, a militia, only if you're interested in nightmares. If High
Nightmares,
Priest
Fermina?
Ingrid didn't assure me that this is no joke and dropped a bag of gold in my hands, I'd say I was being made a fool of. I'm told people are being dragged underground for a vampire feast.
Oh, sick.
That's unlikely. The High Priest provided us this relic of Arche to perform funeral rites on the victims, for the sake of their souls and to drive out any lingering risk of undeath. Cleanse the bodies and kills the vampires.
Maybe get some Vigilance of
Priest
Stendar out
Torbjorn
here,
can tell you
guys.
more. If you're hoping for a different task, I have nothing else for you.
Okay, well, I just got some side quests, I suppose. Where's the Lonely Troll? I'm halfway to the Blue Palace, and I've somehow skipped the Lonely Troll. Oh, I guess the Lonely Trolls were the Winking Skeevers.
Hold up there, young blood.
Nah. I'll talk to the other people, but if you call me young lad, I'm gonna fucking yeet you into the next universe. Hey, this isn't the Lonely Troll, this is the Winking Skeever. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, and it looks slightly bigger than it did back here.
You must be Mom.
Questions?
Oh,
I have
Happy to
questions.
oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer
oh
me,
shit,
Orc,
she drew an axe.
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friend.
Who are you?
Princess Svana.
What?
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why is your father sending people to bully people?
Because he doesn't like Mog. But I like Mog. Mog doesn't care that I'm a
Mog.
princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel. If my father didn't send you, Why are you threatening my friend? Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink.
Buy yourself a
They
drink.
hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then, a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
Okay. Anything else?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe? I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Okay. Thanks.
Let's talk outside, partner.
Okay. Sure. Crazy woman. Dude, the minute I start streaming, I get spammed with Discord notes. I don't know what that means. Bana bana dana nana. Is that how you spell schedule? It is certainly not. Lyris, what do you want?
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with
You should
Reachman,
probably put your axe
recruiting
away.
workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks.
Yes.
I
that
say we
is
deal with the smuggler first.
Fine. Why though?
We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. Maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton. Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
Yeah, let's go. I just want to check one audio thing. I noticed that whenever I go to adjust my OBS settings, the audio doesn't track over, so I gotta turn on play in background. Boom. Where is Casella's warehouse? Is that outside the city? That's Dosha's lair. Where is... Oh, it's this one. I wish that would be a little different color. Can I, add-ons... Settings... Add-ons... Settings... Add-ons... Settings add-ons. Is it mini-map or is it quest track? I think it's quest tracker. I don't care about those. How about we use 24-hour clock? Thank you very much. Mini-map? In colors? I can't exactly narrow it down much further than that, so... let's get out of... Where's the... Did that... that's where Rogvir gets executed. I've watched that execution many a times. In fact, it was the first public education. The first public execution I ever attended was that one right there. Right in Solitude. About, let's see, it's second era 130 or something like that. Maybe it's second 2. But I think the second era goes on for about 1,000 or so years. Third era only goes on for 900 or so, 800 or so. I'm just trying to remember. 27th seed of Last Akatosh. Does he say the fucking year? I'm trying to rack my brain. 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh. I don't think he says like a date, like an actual year. Holy shit. Now I actually gotta know. 27th of last seed. Oh my god, it was only 433. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of my life. Oh wait, no. These are the final hours of my life and the closing days of the third era. Why are you here? Probably because I'm at the wrong location. Wee. Bonk. That was efficient.
That's Casala's warehouse.
just needs your
Around
help.
1 century.
What's a visit?
Let's try not to cause
Try to
He's dwarf.
Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
Sure.
Blood and Blade? Blood and Blade? Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn. What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No, but we just want Kasala.
Until Kasala returns, I'd be happy to keep fair Lyris company in her stead.
How about we wait inside instead?
Alas, Kasala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
I don't think so, but you know, go get your scabbard. We can get you an autograph.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
Yeah, sure. Just get the fuck
I
out
don't
of
know
here.
what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock.
Why do I have 4 minutes? Oh wait, I can just force it.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been
Yeah, I'll
meddling
fight
in my
you.
business.
I got a cool sword. I got a really cool gas mask. You wanna fucking fight? Do you see what I'm dressed in? I will fuck you up. I am wearing a battle skirt. You will get fucked up. That is how confident I am.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof against the plot against the High King?
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell?
Who knows?
Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector.
Okay.
So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these fetishes? These effigies. That's what that is referring to. An effigy, a doll, a token. It could be a fucking ring. But they're trinkets. Nothing weird. But it
Gimme
could be
that.
weird.
Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods, especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such
Hey, you keep
business.
your mouth
This isn't cursed, is it?
clean. You bite your tongue. The Reach did nothing to you. That frown. I wish I could zoom in because that frown is insane.
No name, just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
Yeah, I'm sure we can work something out, boss.
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there.
All right.
If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
What about the Breton and laborers?
The Breton was sly. Handsome, even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
It is a little concerning you don't check your cargo.
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
It's like I say, greed is the root of all evil. Oh, hey, Lyris, you want to talk?
Ronald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could it have something to do with the ritual I saw the witches perform at the barrow?
The Coven was also perfecting some kind of ritual in Icereach. Something to do with storms. If these fetishes are from Icereach, you may be onto something. Still, why involve the locals? Seems like an unnecessary risk.
Easy labor. Not a lot of people would question if they went missing. A bunch of Nords in a city full of Nords went missing. Wouldn't be that suspicious, you know? Probably happens all the time. But we can check out the lodge.
Good idea. Head there while I circle around from the other direction. Maybe I can catch them before they reach the lodge. Just be careful.
You think they can kill me?
Give your sentry my best.
No, they can't.
And tell him I owe him an
I'm champion
autograph.
points like. What are my champion points at? I'm like fucking 400. Move, Lyris. What champion points am I? Okay, so just don't fucking tell me. Thought it would tell me. Why won't you tell me? I don't get this. Why won't you tell me? I just want to know. I don't know what Tyro is. What is Tyro, bro? What is Tyro? What is this? Oh, that's my alliance rank. But is Tyro the name of the rank? Oh. Okay. That's cool. Abandoned lodge. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go up this way. I think I need to go further this way. To the abandoned lodge. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Well, this is just like some dead guy or something. Some sort of cairn. That wouldn't even really be a cairn, it would be more of an altar. What other way, Lyris? There's one way you could go. Oh, hi.
A struggle. I have more than I need, so I'll just.
Hello. How you doing? What are you doing? What the hell is that? What did you just try to do, bro? Bro was trying to like suck me. Letter to the Pentarch. Pentarch Zaros, preparations are complete, my Breton brother. We are ready to begin the ritual. Send the latest shipment to Killcreep Temple! Sister Ambrit will put everything to good use. You've done well. Await my next command. Is Killcreep in this area? Killcreep is down here in the Reach. That's a dungeon. I think I have access to this area. I'm pretty sure I have the Markarth DLC. I can fast travel there, so I imagine so. It would look like this if I couldn't. Okay. Well, is Killcreep Temple my next goal? Well, I suppose Lyris is my next goal. Ooh. Oh, a recipe.
Over here, partner.
Looks like you had some trouble of
All
your
I
own.
found were these Reachmen stalking the pass.
So you
Decided
killed
they'd
them?
rather die than talk, so I
Oh.
obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
Empty, except a guy. I killed him. Letter.
Kilcreath?
Kilcreath.
The Temple to Meridia?
Yeah.
Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
I don't know.
Damn, we're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreath Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Shouldn't I attempt
You'll
to
be
stop
going
it?
up against the Coven by yourself.
That's fine.
Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means, but don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner.
Alright, I'll see you
Good
at the
luck.
temple. There should be this way. Lyris, you're gonna have to go a lot farther than I am. 'Cause this is Mount Kilcreath right here.
Stop! A disaster has befallen Kilcreath Temple.
Oh shit, already?
Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreath Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you.
Now I was sent to warn you.
I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and
The
Harrow
fuck is a
fiends.
Harrow fiend?
Harrow fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct
What
of
is a
the
harrow?
unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns.
I see. I found urns and crates smuggled into Solitude.
Yes, I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms.
Oh,
If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn.
what do we need to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close. Hence the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
Aren't you a vampire?
Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you, I'm only here to help.
Okay.
I am much more than just a vampire. In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane studies. I do try to avoid direct violence, though, to make sure I never
I'm gonna
give
milk
in
this
to
guy for
temptation.
info. What the fuck is this house?
House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. That often makes us defenders of Tamriel.
Yeah, but Ice Reach Coven is witches, not vampires.
True, but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankurai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Era. The Grey Host.
The Grey Host, like original Molag bullshit?
An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led by...
That was the wrong button. I meant to alt tab to fucking ban this fucking bot. Oops. I'm still gonna ban them. Fear not. Hey. Fomorian. Oh my god, he's a follower now.
I could use your help.
I don't know how to get off my mountain. Other than attacking, I do not know how to get off this mountain. Where are you going? Fenorian. Okay, well, I guess we don't need to know what he was saying anyway.
Look, a priest of Meridia. Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
Sub boss. Can I lower those subtitles? Let's see if we do enter. Oh shit. What bear? I got a 2-ton fucking vampiric bear on me, bro.
Please, can anybody help us?
So let's see. Oh, I would need the subtitles to actually move them.
Oh, thank Meridia! The priests and pilgrims of Kiltrick Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us were lost. A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
Ooh.
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we
Is he
haven't
dead?
seen the High Priest since
Oh,
the
shit.
storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
Yeah, I'll talk to Bavian.
The living take precedence. We should search for survivors while investigating the pikes.
I fully agree, Fenorian. However, I would like... Is it audio? Okay, well, there's no way to put it, so... Interface. Whoa. I'm gonna turn that all the way up. I didn't even know you could do that. Yippee! I love high FOV. Hello. Fragdia.
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm?
No, I'm a guy. I'm a
You
cool
don't
guy.
appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. You need help.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on
Sure.
our way to see High Priest Varkor
petty
when
bitch.
the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
Okay.
Start at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmorth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
Another lodge?
Look for Yold, Direna, and Roligmorth at the stables. Then meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge. I will head there.
Goodbye. Let's go, Fenorian. We gotta go rescue people. Stables this way. Oh shit. The Zero Man. Be gone. Oh, a spike and a few more Zero Man. Hey yo! What the fuck was that, bro? That was cool as fuck. Depleted witch pike.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
Okay. I hope it does. This one? Yeah, Stable Master's house.
Why has Meridia forsaken me?
Why have you hung a chicken up?
Keep calm.
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way.
Yeah, you should leave.
Priest Bavian? Where's High Priest Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her?
Don't know.
We hid in the stables, but then Priest Irena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Okay, go meet Priest Bavian. I'll check on the other one. And I'll also steal everything you own. Like a void steel sword. And I guess a single piece of flint. Ooh. Lockpick. Next one, hello.
What happened to this poor woman? She looks distraught.
He doesn't respond to your greeting? Okay. Goodbye. Oh. Wrigglefmore is dead. I think she killed him. Die, foul vampire! Is that a evil dog? Okay. Yes, sir. Examine the witch pike. Wait, this is where's the witch pike? Where'd it go? Oh.
It's depleted.
Just
ordinary sticks and rope now.
Alright.
Interesting.
We're gonna go to Kilcreath. Or sorry, the Pilgrim's Lodge I guess is this way. Sick. Looks like there's a storm going off over there. Here's the lodge. Is she gonna like jump me in here?
Acolyte Ivina, please, wake up.
No visible damage despite its proximity to the eye of the storm.
What?
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
Yeah, the other one was like it too.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Arena and the stables?
Schultz alright, Rolgamil... that's a weird ass name. Rolgamolf is dead, and the other, well...
Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Well, let's go to the temple then. Well, okay, you go to the temple. I'm gonna go, look at this stick.
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
If he's not mistaken, it's Daedric energy.
Daedric? Do not think to blame Meridia for this, vampire.
No one's blaming no one, okay? Chill the fuck out. How do I do that? I don't fucking know. Well, Fenorian.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Harrow Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they
This one
tell us
bops.
much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Remind me, what did we learn by examining the depleted witch pikes? Well, what we got an alchemical something, Daedric energy, and one was just broken.
I'm sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual. The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's the significance of the residue?
It's the remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it?
Oh.
With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can
I can
begin
already
to
tell you,
understand
Carrion
the
Bluelet,
ritual.
Stinkhorn, and probably Flyanita.
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Yeah, we can check on that. I don't know where the bear was roaring at. Oh no, they've been zapped too.
Strange. They're alive but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
You seem to know a lot about a great many things, vampire.
I know a lot about a great many things. I'm also a vampire. You just can't see it because my face is always covered because I'm smart.
Did you find anything of interest in the crate?
Ash and dust.
I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart.
Temple?
Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Let's go there. Temple, temple. Parkour, parkour. You can't really do like Skyrim parkour in this game. You can't just run up mountains really. It's kind of difficult to do that. Be gone. Oh, yo, what's up? Hey, gang. Any more? Hello, Meridia. Book. Water skin. Can we do any prayers? No? Okay. Well...
By Meridia's
Oh,
light,
shit.
so many dead.
Acolyte.
How could Meridia let this
These are
happen
temple
to her
priests and
faithful?
pilgrims. It seems the storm killed them.
These were good people, devout followers. How could Meridia let this happen?
How could it happen? It just did, dude.
I'll need to perform more tests. But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into harrow fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims.
So what do we do?
Head to the temple and help Bavian. See what else you can learn inside. I'd accompany you, but Meridia doesn't approve of my kind, and I'd rather not get on her bad side. In the meantime, I'll finish up out here.
Yeah, what else do you need?
I'll take samples from the harrow fiends, and try to determine how the storm killed these people. Later, we can retrieve my alchemical equipment from where I hid it so I can analyze the residue. I didn't want to carry fragile instruments into danger.
Alright, I'll help Bavian and return for you soon. Cool. And I need to just check a few things. Limit background FPS. FPS limit. I want to shrink that down. I don't know, 60? 60 is fine by me. I don't care. I think that might fix my OBS a little bit. If not, I'll just try something else. But that's what we're going to do for now. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Kilkrith. Hello. Where's my fucking sword?
Monsters!
Why did it take like a year and a half
We
to
need
pull that
to
blade
find
out?
temple priests.
Yeah, dude, I get it. I just gotta kill these. Yoink. Oh. There be light! There be light! Oh, that guy just went out immediately.
Oh, Laurel.
Oh, shit.
Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Let there be light! Oh, wait, we got enough players. Hell yeah. What's up, bro? GG. You're fun with that Death Hound. Whee. Dang. Torch bug. Nothing. One, pop some of those. Hold Q, pop some of those. Pop
Like vicious animals. We must find the others.
Yeah, vicious animals indeed. Let's see if I can get this one open. Yeah, some alright stuff in there, but hey, at least we got the quest or the chest.
Molizu! Molizu gave me no choice. My spirit.
Oh, is he a Vimper?
Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now
Oh shit.
he's gone.
Light.
He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To
Well?
kill a cherished student.
Oh shit.
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
I need to? Okay. I'm trying.
Priest Armin? Oh, wait. Follow me. He fled into the vestry.
Oh. Wait, which way did she go? This way. What? Out up there, right? Okay, cool. Am I? I'm sorry, is this two separate quests? Yeah, it is.
Armin, please. You don't want to do this.
Let there be light! Be gone! Arrow Fiend. Scum! Hey, a fitness point. The Fitness Gram Pacer Test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as time passes on. What are you doing?
They're mad, beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to
No,
help those
typically it
afflicted with
doesn't.
this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
Okay.
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to the catacomb. Rat. Okay, for a temporary fix, I think we're gonna go for where is it? I don't know. Okay. That was weird. OBS is weird, dude. Like goes bing bang, and then it doesn't work, and then it just suddenly works. Chamberlain's. Why do you got an entire box for keys? My guy.
Down here. Did you find the key that opens the catacombs?
Yes. You want to jump? Oh, okay. So you know the damage that would do to my fucking legs? Now this is a manageable jump. Hello, Bavian.
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum?
Yes.
Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor.
Okay. Enter the catacombs. Let there be light.
Even the catacombs are corrupted.
Well, yeah. Did you think they wouldn't be? Excuse me? What? Okay, my game is lag. My internet's dying. Oh, it suddenly is back. Is it working? Let's see. Well, my inputs actually read, so... maybe not. Oh, they do. That guy was just an idiot. Lower catacombs.
The High Priest! By the light! Quickly, retrieve the relic, and we can escape through the old air shaft.
Bro, the High Priest is doorknobbed, bro. Fucking new. Light. Your relic is a wheel of cheat? This is just Meridia's beacon, dude. It's just a bigger version.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
That pisses me off. Bow, 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 bow. Where'd she go? Where is she? Why did she run all the way over there, bro? It's so bright out here. I'm being blinded by the snow. below? What? Oh, hey. Where's below? Excuse him? Down here? Okay. I suppose.
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my God. And such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Yeah, well, here are the medallions I got.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorelfor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
How are you going to seal it?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic?
Yeah, here.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
What will you do now?
The injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us.
Just a sentence. What is happening? Why are they murdering people? Not like you lost your faith.
I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all.
Do you know how to use that relic?
High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
I hope so as well. Well, Fenorian, let's go get your gear. However, before that, I'm gonna go grab some water. I just ran out. I need more, I'll be real. Like, a very important thing. Without water, you die. So I'm gonna go do that. Enjoy the music. Water has been achieved. Oops, I just like fast forward 7 hours in that video. I don't know where we were, but let's put us there. Okay, seems I'm catching all the songs kind of at the very either tail end or the beginning. Okay. Turn that down just a touch. Let's get your equipment, boss.
That's close enough, Leech.
Whoa!
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Hold on, Lyris.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
Nope, you're wrong.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way
It is a
from
little while from
Rivenspire.
Rivenspire.
Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too.
I
spotted
am a
Gun Witch.
vampire.
If we hurry, we might be able to catch her. On the cliff overlooking the temple, calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on, if we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
Yep. I'll
Perhaps
meet
I
you up
could
there.
Question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade.
It is a very impressive axe. She's got 2 bottle openers on it, just in case. Did you get your shit, bro? Get your fucking shit, dude! Let's go! I'm gonna go kill some more freaking demons. Light! Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna go find Sister Ambrit, because he just wants to sit there and do nothing. Severcat. Bonk. Be gone. Where is my minimap? This one. Where is it? If I re-enable it. Where's my damn minimap? Whatever. Light. Hello. Sister Ambry.
Ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Okay. I think she's attempting to do just that. Let me kill you.
Sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice! I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's behind me. Oh, that got good. Well, that was kind of easy.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Okay.
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Okay. What's this? Oh, urns.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that matched the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
What about him?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels.
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witch pike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Yeah, you should come to Solitude. We can get you set up.
Thank you, but no.
Okay.
I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand.
I actually do.
I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up
Just
my
bring it in the
equipment
back.
and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
You got a place in mind?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
You... Okay. Well, you do that. What's up, Lyris?
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
They create Horror storms, which create fiends in the Harrowed.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Oh shit. Knife.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Do we have enough evidence?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed.
Lovely.
Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what if he doesn't see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens.
You could probably do
That
that.
would probably start a war, though, and
Probably.
Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Alright.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Why?
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Oh, I can actually ask! I'm a vampire!
No, I need you, and you've already been seen working with me. What I don't want to do is risk bringing an unknown factor into the equation, especially not an unknown vampire when vampires are clearly working with the Icereach Coven.
Completely fair. I understand that, actually.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic.
Yes.
Especially Nords from western Skyrim.
Yes.
I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Yeah, should we help?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Icereach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude.
But
and present
remind
our
me, what
findings
is
to the
a
Queen.
clever woman?
Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here.
Because elves.
Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough
Just
scholars
elves.
singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Yippee, I got a shitty dagger. My mini-map is back. You have to click L. Dark clouds over Solitude. I have to go to Tude, yeah? Okay. Transfiguration to the Blue Palace. Hello, good sirs and or madams. I am going into the Blue Palace. Goodbye. Oh, what's up, Lyris?
Assassins in the palace! Help!
What?
That's one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
What do you mean assassins in the palace? Oh shit. What's happening?
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother!
Oh shit. Dead.
Svanna, your father. The kingdom.
So sad.
Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return.
Make sure
you
she's
must get to
gone.
somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead,
If you had listened to us,
like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war!
Probably not.
Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Stop being an idiot. You're stupid.
gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right. Good question. The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Icereach Coven.
What if he was disguised
In fact,
as a
I'd wager my
goopy
axe that it
goober?
is. Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven.
Turn up?
I'll make sure the princess is all right.
Alright, I'll see what I can find. Oh shit. We got shattered glass. It looks like they shot an arrow.
Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin?
Medallion, broken window.
We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Icereach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe that and accept the danger he's in?
No.
Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the Sword Thane led the king upstairs.
Lead the way. Boom, boom. Bro looks like a crazy person.
We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
My dragon
Queen's
says
wasn't
otherwise.
the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Yeah, we're not really gonna stop, dude.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
I'm gonna
My
step on your rug.
queen's blood hasn't yet cooled,
Never mind, that's
and
too
already
close.
Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
I have a name, but okay.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider.
Yeah, but it's witches.
Reach witches. They pose no
They pose
threat.
a bigger threat than
We've
you know.
beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east.
Bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker! I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you.
Have you heard about the Harrow storms that struck Kilcreath? It turned your people into Harrow fiends.
Tales told around campfires to scare the children.
Nope, it literally happened.
Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies.
You're a fucking idiot.
You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye, idiot.
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Oh. That's cringe. I can't believe they just did that to me.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
Yeah, it just really sucks.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother?
Getting evidence to convince your idiot of a father.
Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her?
Ice Reach Coven, Skyrim, yada yada yada.
And did you tell my father all this?
Yes.
Is he rallying the soldiers?
No.
Alerting the other holds?
No.
My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you, and so will I. My father be damned.
I'll go rally Markarth if
Please,
that's what you want.
Find whoever did this and stop them.
We'll do what we can.
I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast.
Brotherhood fast?
He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. By that time, the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone outside must have seen something.
Any look?
He was fast, that's for certain. Here and gone before the guards could even draw their swords. Other than that, I didn't get a good look. The inside of his hood was nothing but shadows. My father? Listen to me? When Horkers fly, maybe. But probably not even then. He gave up on me a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm no use to you.
That's
no
unfortunate.
Use to anyone. I'm not my mother. Never will be.
Go rally Whiterun, you
But
know?
I swear I'll do whatever I can to help you. You have my word on that.
Okay. Let's go murder some
Come on, Princess.
people.
Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me.
Okay. Good to know. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh. Find a witness. We need a witness. We need a witness, Jesse. Oh, you a witness?
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. So pale. All the warmth sucked out of her.
Vampires.
There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was headed that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch, but his face was bestial. He dragged her along like a bone between a dog's teeth. Then he tossed her aside, pale as snow.
Where'd he go?
He was fast, so fast.
Towards the Hall of
Ran
the Dead.
to the Hall of the Dead. He never even looked back at what he had done.
Thank you. You know, that's very unfortunate, but you've given me a lot to work with there. Wait, who do I need to speak with in here? Wait, do I need to enter the other part of the Hall of the Dead? Oh, hello.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls? Cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead much too soon.
What happened?
It was a monster, a vampire. I have seen such creatures before, but this one wore an eye patch. It moved like a shadow and took sustenance from these poor souls. I called upon Arkay's grace, and the vampire fled before his sacred presence.
Which way did he go?
Toward the main gate. I pray the god.
Okay, bye. Oh no, another dead guy.
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong?
Yeah, but a vampire came this way. What happened?
A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was tore out Senolia's throat and fled through the gate before I could stop him. What do you know about all this?
Assassinated the queen. I'm tracking him down.
The queen's dead?
Yeah.
What about the High King? He'll have my head for letting the assassin slip away. Yeah.
You probably won't die.
Yeah.
You're probably fine.
It's not like I opened the gate and let him slink off. The real problem's at the palace. No more questions. I've got to secure the gate and take care of poor Senolia.
Yeah.
This is Svargrim's fault. He should have heeded us.
It is Svargrim's fault. Oh, I gotta talk to Lyris? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Where'd she go? She's still in the gate? Open! Thank you.
This is Damn Svargrim and his
Okay.
distrust of Yoren. How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him? Forget that for now. Tell me about the assassin. Did anyone get a good look at the murderer?
It's a vampire.
That would explain the assassin's swiftness and ability to escape so easily. We knew the Ice Reach Coven had vampires on their side, but using them so blatantly. Anything else to report?
The assassin was a vampire who wore an eye patch.
Well then, time to fight fire with fire. They've got evil vampires, and we've got a friendly one. Let's find out exactly what your friend Fen knows about vampire clans in the area. Where did you tell me Fen was going again?
A clever woman, Morthal.
Right, to research the ritual. Go find them and see what you can learn. I'll stay with Savannah. Bring her up to speed on everything we've uncovered. We're going to need her to get the High King to trust us. And I'm calling him Fen. It's simpler.
Okay. Good for you. You're allowed to call him what you want, I suppose. Bana bana. Bana bana. What the fuck? Okay. He said he's going to Morthal? Dude, that's like a mile walk. Actually, it's not that far. Horse. Whoa. Horse. Boing, boing, boing. What the motherfucking... Oh. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're stable again. Fan. What's up, bro?
Welcome to the middle of nowhere, my friend. You must be freezing. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me
welcome.
how your audience with the High King went. A bold move, even for them. Old Mjolnir and I have been comparing notes, and we've made some progress studying the Harrowstorm ritual. What happened to your large friend with the axe, by the way?
Safeguarding the princess, vampires and assassin.
We knew that vampires were working with the Coven. And old Mjolnir and I can say with certainty that the feral Harrow Fiends are byproducts of Harrowstorms. You think the assassin was one of the vampires in league with the Coven?
Yeah, I know the vampire.
An eye patch? That's uncommon. And this insignia, I've seen it before. It's the same as the symbol that decorates the urns smuggled out of Bankurai. If it belongs to a vampire bloodline, I'm not familiar with it. I suggest you ask Mjolnir.
Okay. Mjolnir! How you doing, crazy fuck?
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave or the very foolish seek the counsel of vampires and old crones. Which are you, I wonder? Well, out with it. What can old Mjolnir do for you?
Medallion.
A grim talisman. It bears an enchantment of some kind, though the symbol upon it holds no significance that I'm aware of. I can help find the owner of this medallion. But I need some specific items to cast such a divination.
What would you need?
Bring me the bones of a wolf and a death bell plant pulled up by its roots. I need the plant alive. The wolf, not so much. With those reagents, I can conjure a divination that will lead you directly to the last person to wear this medallion.
I can do that.
Death bell grows throughout the bog. You should have no trouble acquiring it. Wolves are plentiful in the wilderness around Morthal as well. An icy rime clings to the wolves, sapping the heat and life from their bodies until only a frigid, shambling corpse remains. You are safe from them here, but be mindful out in the wild.
Okay. Death bell should be easy, they say. Go over here, we'll grab a death bell. Just a little bear guarding it. Cool. Cool. Death bell, get. Let's go fight the wolf. Hello, wolf. Is there a way out of here that's like not jumping through windows? Ross troll, light. Wolfie, I need to see you, Wolfie. Oh, hi, Wolfie. Oh, just nod wolf bones. Yeah, well, that was easy. Just return to Madam Crazy. Hello, I have the
Welcome
Wolfie
back.
and the Death Bear.
Warm yourself. Good, good. Divinations can be fickle. The longer we delay, the colder the trail grows. Let's see if we can.
Let's see where we go.
Mother Wolf, hear me. We seek your blessing in our hunt. Lead us to our elusive quarry.
Elusive quarry. Oh shit, that was it?
Mother Wolf smiles upon you. She has seen fit to join your pack and aid you in your hunt.
She can like lead me there, but how will that help?
Mother Wolf has the scent and will lead you to your quarry. I have enchanted the medallion with a divination spell inextricably linked to its owner. Hold it to your nose and breathe deeply. It will guide you along his trail.
Okay.
Mother Wolf will guide you along the way, but you must still complete the hunt and find him. If the assassin eludes you, use the medallion to recover his trail. The wolf is relentless in her pursuit. The question is, will you be like the wolf?
Yes.
And look! The magic points to the west.
The west. No, that's actually an ice wraith, but... Oh, do I gotta talk to Fen? Fenrir?
What an interesting use of primitive magic. That was clearly your vampire assassin. He even wore an eye patch. It looked like he was at a small camp. And you saw that ball of magic, huh? It went to the west. That must be where you'll find the camp.
Yeah, that's what it did.
Didn't I tell you? The clever woman's magic can be quite exciting. Not my usual process of investigation, but effective just the same. I'll leave old Mjolnir to continue our research and follow after you. I want to see how the divination plays out.
Oh, okay. Let's go. To the Astas camp. I think these people are waiting for a Harrow Storm to happen. Maybe not. Oh, Great Bear. Hunter's house up here too. We could probably just ignore those guys. And those ones. Yeet! Hello, Wolfie! Ooh, juked. I don't know if that was about, but whee. Traveler's backpack. Use enchanted medallion.
He must have been desperate to feed while trying to escape.
Okay. Search the cave. Follow them with the fucking light. Escape the light. Be faster than the light. Be like light. Wait, is it Delve?
The Chillwind Depths. They aren't safe, Traveler.
What?
Oh, Traveler. You must turn back. Chillwind Depths. I'm a humble healer from Dragonbridge. My family, my brother, my sister, and I, we came to gather plants and other medicinal ingredients. Hedron wandered too close to this cave. That's when the Charis attacked her.
A Charis?
One of the giant insects I told you about. My brother needs to stay
I'll
by
help you gather ingredients.
Oh, thank
Maybe. I guess I'll just run through the delve real quick. Can't be too difficult. So I need to gather some ingredients.
Yes, this is definitely the place in the vision. I'll slip past and scout ahead.
Okay. Oh, I got Harmver here too. Okay. Nothing in there, but making me feel unnaturally uncomfortable.
Watch out for giant bugs. They poisoned my sister.
Poisoned my sister. Vampire increased to 10. Vampirism master. I need Chillwind mushroom.
A camp? Could the stories about underground humanoids be true?
You mean the Falmer?
A Chillwind mushroom. And the fine
Yeah, they exist, Fox.
Good work.
What? Okay. Okay. I've lagged the game to a certain extent that I just have my bow and on my. Okay. That's so funny. Be gone, Charis Reaper. Oh hey, it's a Falmer. Did we get some Charis eggs? Or oh, I thought we were going for the Charis eggs, but I guess we're going for Deep Lichen.
Deep lichen. Giant insects love this stuff.
Falmer Darkblade. Search the cave for assassin. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go this way. Search the cave for the assassin. Secluded hideaway. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's gonna take us into a different area, right? Let's go grab the shard. Let's go do the boss. Then let's go grab the last of the Bingle Bingles. How the fuck do you get up there? How do you get up there, man? Maybe you gotta do some crazy, like, looking around. Ooh, gained a skill point. Okay. Then we go this way. Back in this room, we'll go this way. Towards the Charis hatchling. This way. This way, and then this way. Turn this way. Down this way. Hello! I don't know how I've managed to do this, but I've managed to texture switch my weapons. Thank you, Zenimax. Oh. Thank you, my internet. Wow. My fucking internet just is screwing me. I might need to end stream now. Who the hell? I don't even need to fight these guys. I need to go down.
I never would have gotten this far without your help. Let's be careful and find the rest of what I need.
Kill this guy. I'm gonna finish this dungeon up, and I think I'm gonna end stream. Let's see. The material we need should be over here. Unfertilized Char's egg. Meet Hamir outside. Okay.
That's everything. Meet me outside. Bring those ingredients.
Wait, where am I going? Not that way, obviously. Okay, I will escape this place. I will end stream, and maybe I will, doubtful. It is doubtful that I will finish this on stream. I will probably just finish this at my own time, unless the next time I stream DSO. But even at that point, high likelihood I will have just.
This is definitely the place in the vision.
I will have just finished it. You know, this is kind of just a game I play in my own time, and I wanted to just play this today. But thank you for tuning in. It's been a good little hour and a half. I would stream a little longer, but it seems my internet keeps wanting to shit out on me. So, yeah, but I will